Right, welcome back, everybody. So let's get into the let's get into the front pages of our daily newspapers. Apologies. Business Day is up first. So Business Day leading with ANC no to fiscal anchor proposal. And this is where the Economic Committee head wants more focus on responsible spending, is what they say. And this is, it's come out against that introduction of the fiscal anchor that's been proposed by National Treasury at the suggestion of the IMF and intended to provide a sustainable long-term path for public finances. And quite interesting, because the head of the party's Economic Transformation Committee is Mamaloko Kubayi, who's going to be joining us a bit later. So maybe we can sort of give her a little bit of a moment to elaborate on that. Then we've got move to block Piedmont purchase. That's another big story, with the Competition Commission getting involved there, where they're saying they're throwing cold water on Sun International 7.3 billion rand bid to buy Piedmont and, you know, Emperors, that whole facility there. You know it quite well, I'm sure. Bring it on, Maputa tells Starlink, that's MTN Group CEO. Ralph Maputa is saying that the company will welcome competition from Starlink, you know, that's Elon Musk's, and then obstruction in path to end Saru deal. That's the one we've been looking at quite closely, SK. So, yeah, it looks like it's getting more and more people against it.
Right, and then moving to the Star. Discord deepens among MKP members, discontent over the parachuting of leaders from other parties into key positions. Now, the grievances of disgruntled MKP members were circulating at the weekend and include the deployment of leaders from other parties, the hostile takeover of the MK party, and marginalization and intention to force out MK party leaders, and the leadership and influence is being reserved for those with money and connections. Also, calls for increased funding to combat GBV. The National Shelter Movement of South Africa is urging the National Treasury to increase shelter financing during the upcoming medium-term budget policy statement. Shibambu reveals EFF leaders' new MK plans, but Malema was blindsided. Floyd Shibambu said several leaders of the Economic Freedom Fighters knew about his intention to join the Umkhonto weSizwe party, but EFF leader Julius Malema was not informed. And also why independent media left the press council.
All right, so next up is the Citizen, and the Citizen having a lovely photograph. Exhilarating flying is what they're saying, and it's the Goodyear Eagle planes at the Von Boom National Airport Air Show in Pretoria, and this is what they're demonstrating. It's Southern Africa's largest aviation trade show, so there's some photos from that. Mandla Mandela denied UK visa, and Britain refusing entry to the Chief of the Royal House, Mandla Mandela, citing his unacceptable behavior in supporting Hamas and Hezbollah, and that his visit was likely to cause tension in the Jewish community. So that's something that we had on Friday, but obviously developing over the weekend even more. Gift of the Givers slams Terrorlink. And this is an interesting story here, where the Gift of the Givers founder, Dr. Imtiaz Suleiman, has hit back at allegations that his organization is financing terrorism. It comes after a Jewish human rights lawyer alleged in an open letter that the Gift of the Givers donates money to group blacklisted as terrorist organizations by the US government. So there you go, if you want to read more about that one. And then Willemse, blow for the box. So there we go.
Sowetan leading with that story that went viral on social media last week, and screen grabs from a video that went viral of a taxi patrol car bullying motorists on the motorway. Menace to society is what it says. Taxi patrol car terror, but no arrests. A week after authorities said they were looking for the vehicle behind the intimidation of motorists on the highway, no one has been caught. Also, 2,000 Rand fine for selling illegal chemicals, and rotation backfires on Downs.
All right, so on to our website, of course. You can get all of this and more on the SABCnews.com website, and you can see all of the podcasts, all of our live reports and briefings and interviews. You'll find them all there, as well as breaking news stories from here and around the world and on the continent.
And don't forget our SABC Plus app. There you have it. Everything you need to know on the go at your fingertips. All SABC news. There's radio stations, there's TV stations, drama, series, all of that contained on that app at your fingertips.
All right, let's get in with it.